YouTube, I'm back again today for another game review. And today I'm very excited to check out Topito from Korea Board Games. This is for 2 to 4 players, ages 7 plus. It'll take you about 15 minutes to play. And in Topito, you are under the big top at the circus, and you're going to be trying to arrange these nice, thick, chunky wooden pieces and putting them on different spots in your circus so you can complete some of these various different cards. First person to complete 7 of these cards is going to be the winner of the game. It tries to be a good, light family/children's game. Does it succeed? Let's open it up and I'll tell you what I think. Alrighty then, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of Topito. So first and foremost, we have a handy dandy rule sheet. It's 2 pages, double-sided, full color, full of pictures, illustrations, examples. It's very well done. It should have you up and running in no time at all. Big thumbs up on the rule booklet. So in Topito, you are going to be moving around various different circus performers over the 3 big tops trying to complete these cards. The first person to complete 7 of these cards is going to win the game. Very light, very simple. Let's go over the components. We'll get into gameplay. So first component-wise, we got to talk about these. These are thick, sturdy, wooden, chunky pieces. They're not stickers. They're actually printed on there, and these are Haba-esque. These things are absolutely fantastic. They're visually appealing. They're immediately going to grab the kids, and they have that toy factor to them, which I absolutely enjoy and love. Now, next you're going to have the 3 circular big tops. These are where you're going to be stacking your circus performers. Then the star of the show are going to be these cards, though, because you have to complete 7 of these cards in order to win the game. And there's going to be 4 different types of cards you will see. So let's just go over the different 4 types. So first you'll see ones like this, which will have a character and a number next to it. In order to complete those, you will have to put that character as that number in the stack. So, boom. This card would be completed because I have the 4 next to the guy with the top hat, and 1, 2, 3, 4. He's number 4. If that ever happens, even if it's not on my turn, even if someone else does it, I say picture time, and then I score this, and then I draw back up to 4 cards, and then the play order continues to play. The next other kind of card you'll see are these ones right here, which means you just have to have all 3 of these characters in a stack. It doesn't have to be in any particular order. So we have the lady spinning plates. We have the clown, which means we just put this lion right up top here, which you can't really see, but I assure you he's right there. And boom, I'd say picture time because I completed that. Another one you'll see are these ones, which are pretty self-explanatory. They mean that you have to have the clown, the guy with the top hat, and the elephant on 3 of the different rings. And if that ever happens, so let's just say we have this, then boom, picture time. I've completed it because all 3 of them are on separate big tops. The last one you'll see are exact ones. So this one means you have to have the lion underneath the seal, which means if that ever happened, boom, picture time. It doesn't matter that he's underneath because I have completed this picture, which is right there. So you're going to try to complete 7 of those. And when you complete one, you will immediately draw back up to 4 cards. But let's show you what you can do on your turn, because on your turn, you are only going to have 2 actions that you can do. So at the end of the game, everyone's going to draw up to 4 cards. And on your turn, you can do one of 2 things. The first thing you can do is you can play a tile out anywhere. So I'll take a couple of those turns. So I might do that, and that would be my whole turn. Or I might do this, and that would be my whole turn. Or I might do that, and that would be my whole turn. Or I might do this, and that would be my whole turn. So that's what those type of turns are going to look like. Pretty straightforward. The other kind of action you can do is that you can move a tile or a stack over to another big top. So how this works is I could move both of these over here, and that would be my entire turn. Or, on the next turn, I might be able to move all 3 of these over here. And there are some rules that you're only supposed to use like 1 hand and 2 fingers to do it. But that was what I could do on my turn. Now let's pretend that I accidentally, boom, knock it over. That's bad. There's a little bit of a penalty. So first your turn is over. All those pieces are now over here. They're off the board. But more importantly, you're going to lose one of your cards. And so you lose one of your cards. It's not a huge deal, though, because once you complete a card and you say picture time, you're still going to draw back up to 4 cards. So it's not a permanent penalty, but it is a minor penalty in the game. But anywho, you're going to continue to go until someone has completed 7 of these cards, at which point they will be the winner of Topito. And that, in a nutshell, is how the game is played. Alrighty then, Topito from Korea Board Games. What are my final thoughts? Let's go to the pros, let's go over the cons. First, on the con side, game's not going to be for everybody for a variety of different reasons. 2 to 4 players, restricted player count. Also, this game is very light, it's very simple. This is a children/family game. Despite the fact it's 15-minute time length, this is not something I would ever bust out on a game night as a lightweight filler game. It is purely in that children's and family category, and only a family game with the presumption that you're playing with kids generally. Any other cons I have the game? You know, there's not much strategy to the game. You know, which stacks do you move? Try not to knock over the stacks. There is a little bit of luck in the game based on which cards you get, and if other people accomplish your cards for you, generally the person who's going to win the game is going to luck into someone else doing some of their picture time cards for them, like maybe 2 or 3 other people accomplish. So you do need to be vigilant on other people's turns because they can complete cards for you. That's what I got on the con side. I mean, really, you gotta know it's a children's/family game, but moving on to the pros, Topito's fantastic. I really enjoyed this game. Every single kid that I played with this game with has wanted to play it again. Also, it says ages 7+. Ignore that. I played it with 6-year-olds. I played it with my 4-year-old with some modified rules, and he had a blast with this game. And this is really a rock-solid children's/family game. This one's going to go into my collection. I don't ever see it leaving my collection, just because it's just such a versatile game. I would say from ages 4 to ages 12, children are going to enjoy playing this game. And that's a really wide age range for children's and family game. Also, yes, it's a fantastic family game. Adults will not be bored with the game, but it's also a children's game, which is great, where kids can play this themselves once they understand the rules, because the rules are you can either do this or you can do that on your turn, and you yell picture time and you try to complete pictures, and that's it. That's the extent of the rules. So it's very light, it's very simple, it's easy to learn, easy to teach, and it is a rock-solid family/children's game that I wholeheartedly recommend. Love the components, love the artwork. Box size is just about right, and in the end, Topito is a fantastic family/children's game. Highly recommend this one if you're in the market for a game for kids that age. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. In the comments below, circuses, yay or nay? For me personally, big yay. When I was a kid, the circus used to come to on my birthday every single year. The Shrine Circus would come, and that would be one of our annual traditions, that we would go to the circus every year around my birthday. But then 9/11 happened, and they pushed it back a week, and it got pushed back a month. So thanks a lot, terrorists. But yes, I'm a huge circus fan. I've yet to take my kids to the circus, and I'm very excited for that day. My son always asked to go to the circus, but I think this is the year we're finally going to get to take him. So yes, I'm a big fan of the circus. Let me know in the comments below, are you a big fan of the circus? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.